Hello and welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you are new here. Today we are playing Palette Wheel of Fortune. If you're new here, this is pretty much a weekly game that I play where I take an app that I use where I have put all of my palettes into a wheel and I spin it and it picks a palette for me to use, and I put it on my eyeballs. And it is a way for me to use up palettes that I don't usually use a lot. And yeah, so I can rotate through my eyeshadow stash. Yeah, so it's a lot of fun. I like doing it. So yeah. And if you are also new here, hey, my name is Jennifer. I love doing all things makeup related, and I love doing subscription boxes, and I also talk about mental health issues. So if you're into all of that, I would love it if you would subscribe. So, okay, let's go to the wheel and see which eyeshadow palette we are working with today. Okay, let's see which palette we're going to be working with today. The Shadow Kiss palette by Alter Ego. That's right, we are working with Alter Ego's Shadow Kiss palette. Funny enough, this is a dupe for the Natasha Denona Glam palette. And if you didn't catch it, I am having a 500 subscriber giveaway. I will put the video up here, wherever it goes, and link it down below so that you can go check it out if you haven't seen it already. It does have to do with Natasha Denona. So yeah, you can grab this. It's only like $16, I believe. $15, I think, if you put in somebody's code. I think you can use Trend Move code, which is just Trend Mood, and get like $1 off of the palette or so. And other people have codes as well. They are known for duping, especially Natasha Denona palettes. Like I said, this is a dupe for the glam, but they don't dupe the formula, just the color shades. So what I am going to do today, I've had a minute to look at the palette. So what I think I am going to do today is use this color right here called Risk, use this color right here called Vanish right here, use this color, either shade or this color Umbra right here. I'm not sure which one. And then go in with this shimmer called Veil, and also this shimmer called Dare right here. Let me swatch those really quick. That is Risk. This is Varnish. Let's go ahead and switch Umbra. Yeah, I think I like Umbra better. And then, sorry, Veil. Oh, I love that. And then, what did I say, Dare? So a nice neutral look today. I've been doing a lot of colorful looks lately, so let's do something a little neutral today. I don't have any makeup on. I will do one eye on camera, one eye off camera, and do my makeup off camera, come back. We'll do the bottom eyelash together, and then we'll talk some more. Okay. This is the only eyeshadow palette I have from Alter Ego. I can't say if any of their other palettes are good, but I have really enjoyed this one a lot. I don't have the Natasha Denona Glam palette, so I can't say, I can't compare it to it either. But since I have this, I don't feel I need the Natasha Denona Glam palette. So I wanted to talk about my daughter a little bit today, and also about a hobby that I used to be into a lot. It is, I used to sew a lot on a sewing machine. I have a Singer sewing machine that I used to sew a lot of stuff on. I used to sew pillows. I sewed some draperies at our old house. I sewed some tote bags. I even sewed a quilt at one point. I sewed myself a dress when I was pregnant, a pregnancy dress for myself. And I was really into it. But when we moved into this house, I had to put it all away because this house is so small. There was nowhere I could set up my sewing machine. And so it's been about 4.5 years since I've sewn anything. And then, lo and behold, for Christmas time, my brother bought my daughter a sewing machine. And I'm like, Philip, we don't have anywhere to put it. He said, you need to teach Chloe how to sew. Since you knew how, our mother knew how, our grandmother knew how, Chloe needs to know how to sew as well. So it just sat over here for up until a few weeks ago. When Chloe came home and said she had a school project that she wanted to do, and it was something along the lines of how to make I always have problems right here. Do something to make the world a better place, or something along those lines. Just kind of do something nice. And Chloe decided she had called the local animal shelter and wanted to do something for them. And they said they needed blankets for the animals. And Chloe said she wanted to sew some blankets together for the animals, like fleece blankets. So I said, okay, well, I guess we'll have to pull out the sewing machine and make a place for it. So we made a place for it on the kitchen table, and I sent her and Aaron off to Joann's and told them what they needed to get. And yeah, I taught my daughter how to sew together some blankets. She sewed about 10 blankets for the shelter together. And right as we're speaking, Aaron is taking them over to the shelter right now. I'm sorry if I'm making the camera move. So now my daughter wants to learn how to make new stuff. So I said, well, you started off with a pretty good project. So I'm like, where do we go from here? So I don't know. So I just wanted to kind of brag on my daughter a little bit for her first project. On learning how to sew. And they gave us some good mother-daughter time together. I'm just cleaning up my look now. Okay. What I want to do, I want to put some of that there up here. Okay, so I'm going to go off camera and do the other eye and do my makeup, and I will be right back, okay? Okay, so here's the full face. If you want to know what I used the Anastasia Beverly Hills Luminous Foundation. I got that in a boxy charm. I used the CoverGirl True Blend Pressed Powder in the shade, I think it's just the shade Ivory, I think. And then for cheeks, for bronzer, I used the LYS bronzer in the shade Light. And for blush, I used the Bare Minerals bronzer and Kiss of Rose. For highlighter, I used the Catrice More Than Glow highlighter in the shade Beyond Golden Glow. On my lips, I used, where'd it go? Okay, the House Laboratories lip gloss. I got this and I think an Ipsy Glam Bag Plus. I think it's in the shade Venus. I used an eyeliner that I got in an Ipsy bag or BoxyCharm called My Beauty Brand times by me. And then for mascara, I used the e.l.f. Big Mood Mascara. Okay, so let's go under the eyes, underneath in the lower lash line with that umber color. Just to make it more smoky looking. And yes, I would have taught my son how to sew as well if he had shown any kind of interest in learning how to sew, but he didn't show any kind of interest. So I'm not going to force him to learn how to sew. So if he's ever interested, I will teach him. And then for the inner corner highlight, I'm going to go in with this color Cloak right here. Just to say, I really like this palette a lot. And, yeah, I will get closer, let you see the look, and I will be right back. Okay, this is the final look. And, yeah, I really had a lot of fun with this palette. I still love playing with neutrals, and this is a great neutral palette to play with. Again, it is the Alter Ego's Shadow Kiss palette, and yeah, let me know if you have this palette and what you think of it, and if you have any other Alter Ego palettes, let me know down below. Okay, any other comments you have, anything like that, leave me a comment down below. It really helps with engagement. So does giving this video a big thumbs up if you liked it. Okay, I hope you're having a wonderful, fantastic day out there today. And if you're not, I sure hope something comes along and sparks your day so that you can have a wonderful, fantastic day out there. And if you're having an especially hard time, know that I am thinking about you and sending you out those good vibes. And just remember to stay strong and stay healthy and stay safe out there. And I will see you in another video. I don't think I will have a video tomorrow, but you will be back on Saturday. And I will see you then. So, okay, goodbye.